Hey everybody, Patty Kowalski, Unique Presenter. I'm coming on a little bit early tonight. I'm starting roughly 15 minutes before. Pretty pooped, been a long weekend, so I wanted to come share my time with you before I decided to hit the hay. Hello, hello. Let me just go ahead and pin my site. Be right with ya. Didn't want to spell unique, it was saying IOU. Too funny. Hope everybody has had a fantastic, productive weekend. Hello everybody. Hey Hannah, welcome, welcome. Hey Jess, hey Deona, hey Madeline, hi Angela. How's everybody doing? Oh my goodness, it won't even let me pin my own site. Why does it do that now? Every time you go to click on anything with anybody, it automatically like has those emojis that come up. It's the strangest thing ever. Let me see if it'll do it now that I moved up. Alright, let me try it again. Being very silly. Oh my gosh. It won't let me do it. Thanks, Jess. Jess, can you try typing what I just put, theuniquebypattykowalski.com? Deona, I hear you. I had both of mine here. We were celebrating my husband's birthday early because my daughter is going to be heading back. Hey, Dickie. My daughter's going to head back to Montana next, not this week, coming up, but the week after. So we did a family cookout. Thank you, Melissa. You rock. My headband's driving me crazy tonight. Just do it to hold my hair back. Okay, so let's get this. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Deona. All right, let's get some stuff going on our face. And do some rose water first. We want to tone down this face a little bit. Helps quiet everything down. It helps close the pores. It gets the face ready for preparation for everything else. So what did everybody do this weekend? Thanks, Jess. It won't let me pin it. It just keeps bringing the emojis up. That is so weird. Every single one. Even the ones that come up as a double pin. Strangest thing ever. Oh well. Hey Charity. Hi Tasha. I don't know why, Jess, it won't let me pin it. Every time I go to touch it, it comes up as emojis. Spend time with my mama and my aunts. Charity, that sounds like a perfect opportunity for family time. Hey, Bridget.
Is there really such a thing?
How are you?
As too much of a
I grabbed the wrong uplift. This is my one that's empty that I should really throw out instead of having it sit on my desk.
Because summer is here.
Uplift.
You deserve to stay a little
One
longer.
squirt. And what I do is I only apply this.
Baja or summer spectacular. Book 3 nights in the...
Sorry, commercial. I only put this in areas that have wrinkles, that need attention. Hope your weekend was great. Charity, mine was phenomenal. Been to a baby shower for my daughter-in-law's twins. Oh my goodness. Melissa, twins. That's going to be a handful. I spent time with my fiance. We went on to an arcade and played some arcade games. And then after that, we went out to eat at the Olive Garden. That used to be my favorite place. Bridget, it won't let me pin, honey. Thank you for doing that. But myself and 3 other people have tried doing it. All that happens is emojis come up. So, it is what it is. And I even tried retyping it in. Bike ride today and it was hot. Well, it was warm here, but not too bad. And then we got a really bad shower and it kind of cooled everything off. All right, let's put some nighttime correcting cream. I guess Facebook is up to its usual games. It has days when it will let us pin, other days it won't let us pin. Regardless, if anybody wants to join my VIP, wants to know anything about the products, wants to follow me, the follow me part is easy. All you do is touch the screen and click follow if you haven't already been following me. If you have any questions, you can reach out and ask me. If you want to shop, again, reach out if you don't have that in front of you. Got a 3.1 run in after my training. Oh, that's good. Hey, Robin. I have a jaunt that goes around the circumferential area of my house, and it's about 3.2. It's just the right amount. When I used to run, that's when I used to practice my running, because there's a lot of hills involved where I live. I know, Bridget, it's very weird. It started yesterday when Ashley and I were both on. I noticed every time you go to try to say anything to anybody, click on anybody, it would automatically just do the emojis. What's going on, Miss Robin? Hey, Devin. Hey. Yeah, Charity, we've had a fabulous day today. I have no complaints at all. I got a chance to see my grandbabies. I got a chance to spend time with all three of my daughters. How you doing there, girlfriend? All right, so let's let this sit for a second. I'm going to grab the primer out. I'll show you what we're going to do for colors today. And then we'll put some primer on. So, I was inspired by my shirt. I figured we'd do these two here and then smoke it up with some black. So this is Charming. It's like a light minty sage green. Hey, Shauna. This is Whimsical, and it's not quite a royal blue, but it's not a turquoise either. That's the best ever. Yeah, totally. Family is everything. And then the black is a nice matte. So, all right, let's get some primer on. About pea size. Thanks, Devin. I figured it would go well with my top. This is the top I got when I went to go see Keith Urban. Just a nice, loose, light tank. Because it was hotter than haze at that concert. What's going on, Miss Shauna? I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm a little exhausted. It's been a very busy weekend with my kids, but I loved every minute of it. My middle daughter stayed the weekend with me, which was a gift in itself. So we've got one more week left with her, but she works during the week. So she doesn't, it's not like she can come down here. And then a week from this Wednesday coming up, she'll go back to Montana. Thank you, Bridget. I love it when everybody shares. It really is a huge help to me. It broadens my network. It's the best thing you can do to say thank you and that you enjoy my unique demonstrations. This is the eye primer. Hey, Pat. Okay. Gently, gently always put the eye primer on. You don't want to be like disrupting your skin too much. All right, let's start mixing up foundation. Oh, yeah, it was awesome. Thank you, Shauna. All right, so we're putting like 1/4 inch BB Flawless Honey in. Then we're going to put about 4 drops of the Mineral Touch Mineral Touch foundation in Taffeta. And then we're going to put some Skin Perfecting in too. Shark Week. Ooh, I'd be biting my nails on that one. Hey, Michelle. I'm glad you liked it, Jess. We had a lot of fun. A lot of laughs. I watched it a couple of times. Thanks, Charity. I watched it a couple times last night while I was trying to go to sleep, and I kept chuckling. I ended up going and sleeping in the living room so I wouldn't wake up Ashley. But it was funny. It was really funny. I enjoy spending time with her. Hey, Lisa Ann. She and I are a lot alike, so when we joke, it's kind of fun. You loved the fork. The fork was the only thing that worked. I couldn't get the stupid spoon to stay on my eyelid the right way. It should have just fit perfect to my eye and gone right above it. That's what they had on the British Look on the magazine. All right, the last thing I'm adding is the Skin Perfecting Touch. This is the concealer, and just doing like 1/4 of an inch of that in this little, my Petri dish, as I call it. And then we're going to add a little bit of the a la mode that I have. Let's do Lustrous. You laugh so much. I know. It was a lot of fun. I love it when everybody can have a good time, because that's what it's about. It's yes, makeup and everything else, but it's about everybody having a good time and learning a little bit and just hanging with each other. It's a great time. All right, you only put about a grain of rice worth of the a la modes if you tend to add them. I like them just because it adds a little bit of sheen to my my base foundation. I'm gonna wet my blending bud, and then we're gonna get this mixed up. Yep, I sure can. Let me just grab my brush here. This is what it looks like before I mix it. Can you see it? Can't tip it too much because it will spill everywhere. And then I just mix it all together. And then I use my blending bud to blot it on. Not staying. I have a nasty headache. Went to see Bruce and Alex's babies today. Was nice, but I got upset and cried all the way home. Oh my gosh. Need to relax and ice my eyes and head. Oh, sweetheart, I love you. You know, if that's what it's going to do to you, you need to take a break for a while. And I know how you feel, but you got to take care of you too. Hey, Renee. You're just as important as everybody else, Miss Lisa. It's all good, trust me. Those kids are going to do just fine. All right. You're welcome, Charity, anytime. So this is the blending bud. I just use Walmart or whatever. I got some from Amazon as well. Well, then that's all that's important, Lisa. You got to do what's right for you. So, but be good to you too. All right. Let's get this foundation on. I just gently pat this. I love you too, Lisa Ann. Good night. For those of you who don't know, Lisa Ann is my niece. Yes, they do, Bridget. They do, they do. I'm so tired. I should have had some coffee. I have no zip in my step. No zip. It was too funny. I was trying to sleep in this morning. My daughter Ashley is the epitome of how I was at her age. She's 32. Oh, she will be 32 in October. She's zipping around. She's cleaning. She's doing this. She's doing that. Now, mind you, I slept on the couch because she has to have the fan going, and the fan makes me step up. So I slept on the couch. And she's flitting around. She's doing this, doing that. She decides she's going to give my lab a bath. I'm like, girlfriend, so you need to go lie down. I'm trying to sleep. Fern doesn't need a bath. But yes, she does. She stinks. Yes, I am, Bridget. Thank you. So needless to say, I got up and I just wash the dang dog on the porch. And out she sat there. Thank God I got it done before. Hey, Debbie. I got it done before we had... What is this we're listening to? Why am I listening to this? Alrighty then. Let's get rid of this. Let's see if this is any better. I don't know why we were listening to big bands. I have a fan that's above me, but the big fan, if it's blowing at me, it fills me up. And she didn't want it in the window that was next to her. Now, mind you, my husband wasn't home. He was working an overnight. And, hey, Darlene, welcome, welcome. So, I just couldn't stay in there. So, I tried shutting it off. The minute I shut it off, she woke up. I was like, oh, this is not good. So, I went ahead and grabbed my pillow and I went to the couch. Next thing I know, she's getting up and she's cleaning. Pat, I don't have the tatas, so I sit on it like a chicken. I don't need the noise. It doesn't bother me. Because the dogs are going to wake me up regardless at a certain time anyhow. Yeah, I do have both, but it has to be in a window facing the other side. Hey, Kaylee. How you doing there, love? You had a good weekend, did you, honey? Don't forget your ears, guys, when you do your hair. It's a Libra thing. Very well could be. Could be, could be. Could be, could be. Hi, Denise. Aw, I love that she loves watching me. She's at the perfect age to learn tricks of the trade, too. So when she decides she's going to wear makeup, she can do it the right way. There is actually no right way. It's whatever feels good to you. But technique is a good thing, and knowing that when it's the right amount for you is really important. Okay, so that's on. Let's do some contouring. We're going to switch back to doing some contouring with my mineral pressed powders, and we're going to use Cypress, which is pretty dark. It's actually one of my favorites. I can move my brushes back now that I have room on my desk. Ashley and I were fighting for space last night. Thank you, Kaylee. Hey, Marlene. Welcome, welcome, welcome. She does a little, do you mean now? Because you wrote bow is very good for her age. I bet she is. You know, a lot of these kids are really, really good at picking up on things just from watching YouTube. They're like on it. As soon as they see a technique, it's like old school to them. It's done. That's good. Good for her. At her age, I think I was wearing mascara and a little bit of lip gloss. That's about all my father and mother would let me wear. And it's funny because my father was a hairdresser. He was old school. Totally old school. Hey, Quigs. I told her when I join, she has to do lives with me. Yes, Devin. That would be awesome. You could have her do your makeup and you could do hers. Unfortunately, she can't join until she's 18, but you can do makeup on her and she can do makeup on you. You totally can do that. That would be so much fun for you guys. Look at how much fun Ashley and I had last night. I do not wear makeup much as a kid, wear more as an adult now. That's pretty common. Let's get one of our brushes. Can't wait, that's awesome. It'll be fun. It'll bring the two of you even closer than you already are, I'll tell you. It definitely has brought my children even closer to me than they ever were, because we have another common interest. Which is really tough, because they get to be a certain age, and you know, the division goes on. You're so busy trying to be the parent and not the friend that any type of help of bridging that is really a good thing. Alright, so to blend this all out, we're going to go ahead and use a little bit of the Beachfront Bronzer Sunset, which is a little lighter. Hey, Nancy, how are you? I know, it's amazing. Amazing, Devin. I would not give up a moment of all the time that I spent with my girls. My husband and I used to run from game to game to game because they were very much into sports, all of them. Ashley did lacrosse. Tasha did cheering and basketball. Ashley did basketball. Michelle did track and soccer. And I think that's it for her. Hey, Denise. But we used to run from game to game to game, and it was so much, it was so busy, but I wouldn't change it for the world, because it meant, that's the one thing my girls will tell you that they remember the most, is how Michael and I were always there for them growing up in that manner. Hey, Angela. That's what means the most to them, is that we took the time, the energy, and the effort to be at their games, take them to their practices. What's going on, Miss Denise? Hi, Jade. How are you? What's going on? Did you guys all have a good weekend? Did you do some fun stuff, I hope? You're good, Nancy. That's awesome. I love it when people are good, because that means that they had some good days and they did some stuff that they wanted to do. And that is so important, because life is a short ride, my friends. So you might as well do stuff that you love to do. Sunday chores before the work week begins. Oh, I know. I did that in between everything too, Denise. I did a lot of housework. Plus Ashley helped me with a bunch of stuff too. Oh, Charity, totally. Totally. Thanks, Devin. You are excellent. Well, I love that you're excellent, and I bet you went on your bike ride, didn't you? Because that always makes you feel excellent. You love feeling excellent after your bike rides. All right, let's get some highlighting now that we've done our contouring. Nope, that's my medium. Where's my light? Here it is. Alright, so we're going to use the light duo stick for our highlighting, okay? Which is the lighter section of it. I love how it complements the darker colors that I use for contouring. It just adds more dimension to my face. And the reason why we V down when we do the highlighting, hopefully without a hair, is to make the eye appear more open and to draw open and open that eye. Plus, have you ever noticed someone who tries to cover up dark circles? They'll only go like to here, and if anything, it pronunciates it even more. I know you do. That's awesome. Quiet Weekend still fighting. Oh, Angela, that's yucky. I'm sorry you're still fighting that. No fun whatsoever. Well, I hope you get better soon. Because there's nothing worse than feeling like crud, especially when it's warm out. Because you're already like absconced because of the heat. And then to feel dragged down with the sinuses, that's not fun. But a quiet weekend is not a bad thing either. Sometimes we all need that for reflection purposes. So that's not a bad thing either. You're welcome. So as you can see, I'm not dragging this bud at all. I'm just literally dabbing. And what it's doing, and I had already wet the blending bud, because you don't want the product to go into the blending bud. You want it to go into your face. So all it's going to do is enhance and continue to add the brightness to the depth that you already added back in. It's been really hot in Maryland. Oh my God, I have no doubt. We used to live in Fort Meade when my husband was stationed down there. And I can remember some pretty hot days. My kids spent a lot of days in those plastic little pools, the kiddie pools. Because we only had one vehicle, so it's not like I could bring them onto the base where there was a pool. Not to mention, half the time the kids didn't want to leave that area anyhow, because they would befriend all their neighbors and they'd all play together in the little cul-de-sac, which is really nice because the wives all have the same thing in common. Okay. Forgot to put my little spongy back in my contour, so we're going to take care of that. You're in Laurel. Oh my God, Laurel is right next to Fort Meade. I used to work, 2 places I worked when I worked in there, Angela. It was long before I was a nurse. I worked at first as a secretary, and that was in Glen Burnie. Is it Laurel? Isn't there a hospital in Glen Burnie called Laurel General or something like that? I worked there as a unit coordinator on the overnights, and then I got a job as, that was where I got my first job as a vet tech. They trained me in Columbia at an animal hospital, at Columbia Animal Hospital. I was working there as a vet tech. That was my favorite job ever. I'll just have you know that right now. I love animals, and if I could make a living doing that, I would do that in a heartbeat. Love animals. Can you tell I got 7 dogs? But that is just very rewarding. Well, what I do now is rewarding too, but it just was really fun. I love animals. It's my favorite thing ever. All right, let me figure out what we're gonna do for a blush. There's a Laurel Hospital in Laurel. Maybe that was it. Maybe I didn't work in Glen Burnie. It's right near Glen Burnie though, isn't it? Or is Laurel right on the other side of Glen Burnie? It's been so many years since I lived there, I don't even remember. I think we're going to use some Scandalous. I have a cat too, but my cat's very independent, but it's funny. He thinks he's a dog, and he will tolerate and play with the dogs to a certain extent. My puppy likes to chew on his ears, the poor thing. And when he's had enough, he'll swat at him. Hey, Kim. We have chickens too, but they're outside. They poop too much to have them in the house. Some people train them, I hear, but I don't want chickens in my house. Shauna, I know what you're saying, girlfriend. I'm not sure. I don't drive, so I will get you lost. Oh, you're funny. Well, anyhow, that's why I worked. Whatever hospital's in Glen Burnie, I think is the one that I worked at. Now I'm gonna have to Google it after I get off here to figure out. You have 3 cats? Cool. Are they long-haired, short-haired? What? My 2 cats are the same with my dogs. Yeah, they just love each other. Okay, so we're going to get into the eye look. We're going to start off with Charming. Charming is going to be our transition color. This is like a minty green. We're sticking with the cream shadows where it's the kudos. I'm trying to mix up all the colors with coordinating so you can kind of see what you can get with the different colors. They're all short hair. I used to have a Maine Coon at one time too, but most of mine were domestic short hair. That's what urban is. Urban is a domestic short hair. 2 dogs and 1 cat. Nothing wrong with that. Hey Tressa, how are you? I have 2 cats, 1 short and 1 long-haired. They are your life. Now, is the long-haired a domestic long-haired, or is it a Persian, or is it a what the heck's the name of the other one there? What's going on, Miss Tressa? I had a Maine Coon cat. Oh yeah, that's what I had when we lived in Maine, but I had him before we moved to Maine. He was gorgeous and huge, huge. A domestic long hair, those are pretty too. I've seen some pretty gorgeous tabby long-haired, domestic long-haired. I have 1 son and 3 fur babies. All right. Well, then you know what? You're a busy lady. I have 3 daughters, 2 granddaughters, 7 dogs. I used to have 8, but Bubby just passed away recently. We had to have him put down. God bless him. He was 17 and a half years old. I had had him since he was a puppy. And let's see. I have the next oldest one is Cocoa Bean, who is my rescue. She is 12. Fern is also 12, my lab. Then Fenway is about 5. Then Summer is 4. Elijah is 3. Finnegan is 2, and the puppy's not even a year old yet. He's almost a year. And then we have the 6 chickens. My husband has no patience with them, though, because they're molting right now, so they're not producing. Thank you, Angela. They're not producing right now because they're molting. Whenever they go through that series of, in the summertime, they'll stop producing the eggs. And we're only getting like an egg a day. So he's like, I told you we should have got chicks. I'm like, they'll reproduce. Don't worry about it. I'm one of those who will hold on to them forever anyhow. I won't let anything happen to them. Alright, we're going in with the blue now. We will be smoking this out. Have no worries. It's okay. I was really sad when I was going through it. It really crushed me, but he had a good life. And we pretty much spoil our dogs. They eat human food, not dog food. That's why Bubby lived to be as long as he does. And they're pretty spoiled. They think they're human. Fenway is my pack dog. He's the leader of the pack. He's the one who's 5. He is a black and cream. And he is truly a leader. It's too funny because my lab is like, have you ever seen the movie Peter Pan when they had the St. Bernard called Nana? That would be her. Yep. My sister Molly is 13, Mikey and Riley are 3. Wow. Busy, busy, busy. I was thinking about this blue you were using earlier today. See, Bridget? That's awesome. Hey, Catherine. I tried catching you earlier, my love, and you're an early bird. God bless you. I wish I was. We are using the splurges, and we just put Charming on first, and now we're working with Whimsical. And then we have Magnificent we're going to use to smoke out with black. I have a 5-pound female Papillion. Ooh, I bet she rules those two male dogs. She takes no prisoners. Did you patch the stone yet, Catherine? I know that's been giving you a heck of a time. Lightning blue. Alright. I want to go back in with that light green because we don't want to lose that. Okay. Before we start touching this off with some black. You love it? I'm glad you love it. You want a Yorker poo? They're pretty cool. They got silky fur. Oh my God, Catherine. Are they going to put a stent in? I'm so sorry, honey. I've cared for so many people in your situation, you have no idea. Are they doing lithotripsy or are they going to put a stent in? Now see how that just opened it back up again because we added the green back in? The stent will keep, it's like a pipe almost that goes into the renal tubules so that it keeps them open so she can pass the stone. I'm praying not. You're scared of that? Of which one? Of the stent or the lithotripsy? Neither should be a bad thing. You'll be under. You'll be thankful, let me tell you, because you won't have that pain. Alright. We're going to stop playing with the black, so we're going to go very gently into the night with this. The stent, oh, don't be afraid of that. It's not a huge deal. It's huge because it's scary to go under it, but I promise you, with your demeanor, Catherine, you totally can rock this. Don't you worry about it. You will do just fine. Still waiting on a date for your surgery? Oh, goodness. Well, I pray for you both that it goes smoothly and you don't have any issues. But the turnaround time is pretty quick. Yeah, the stent is not bad at all. Commercial, sorry. Just doing a little tiny bit of blending. I don't want a lot because I don't want to lose the blue. Aww. You're going to do fine, Catherine. Absolutely fine. You're like my makeup sister, you and Patty are both are. Aww. It's very sweet, Bridget. 7 a.m., that's time to have it done. It means you don't have to fast for too long. Just the 12 hours. All right, let's bring this down a little bit. Are you going to go through with the surgery? You were deliberating if you would wait. Oh, recovery time is usually really quick. As long as she can pee and poop, she's good. She's going to go home. We just have to make sure that her pain is manageable and that she's peeing. Those are the two most important things. They may want to check her kidney values for maybe a day, if that. A lot of times they'll do it almost like outpatient surgery. Everything's outpatient surgery now. Thank you. Alright. I don't want to add too much of the black because it's going to take away from the rest of the look. We're just trying to enhance what's already there. I'm going to add, if I get the cover on this large cream, some phosphorus to my eye line because I want to bring the green back in, so I'm going to use some green there. Thank you for the love, guys. You rock. Oh, thank you. All right, we're going to get some black dip and draw out now. I'm going to see if I have enough of my other one. If not, I have a brand spanking new one to use. But we'll see what we got left. Kaylee, you're so sweet. Pulling this up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. This is really has a BB in it. That's what you hear shaking around in there. It's mixing the color all together and keeping everything nice and liquidy in there so that when I go to use it, it'll be ready to flow off onto the brush. Oh, I'm glad you love them. I did good. I did good. Nothing like having everybody like the colors. And it's time to get rid of this commercial. When I go down too low, there. It sounds like a spray paint. It does, and that truly is what it's like. out a little choppy. Gonna have to thicken up the other side. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I gave myself a Marilyn Monroe. Look at that. Definitely time to use the old one. Get rid of this one and get the new one, I mean. Thank you, Nancy. I gotta move the mirror over, or I'm gonna screw it up. I was trying to do it from the iPad, but it's not working. Alright, this is going in the trash. Gonna get my other one out. Is this the right one? Nope, 1 minute. Dropped it in my bag on the floor. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Angela. Haven't even done my eyebrows yet. Should do them too. Woohoo! Not bad, not bad. You know what? I should probably let that's not what I wanted. Lisa and Mary, Ashley. Beth hasn't come on yet either. Oh, that's a shocker. All right. There's Miss Dagan. I just sent you an invite. How many hours do I work a week? That's a funny story. Let's see. I'm supposed to work 40, but being a hospice nurse, I work closer to 60 to 70 hours a week. Just woke up and fresh out of the shower. Yes, you just woke up. You wrote work. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here. Catherine, you're too sweet. I need to use my Q-tip though. We had the old dip and draw here and it was misbehaving itself. So I got a fresh one out and we're going to see if we can fix this. Hey, Martha. Oh my God, it makes a huge difference. She doesn't sleep, Catherine. That's the problem. It's a constant battle between her and I, arguing about her non-sleep. Hello, Martha. Got a blow dry, but I can still see. Oh, good. Oh yeah, huge difference, guys. I have had that dip and draw since I first joined. I wonder it still had any flow to it. Hey Michelle, hi Ash. My daughter that's the cleaning machine. Hi Michelle. All right, let's get the brows done. I'm flipping on my chair. Thank you, Ashley. Lillian, how are you? I got something on me. All right, I think I want to use my brow brush tonight. I mean my brow, what do they call this? Brow liner. Missed you and your daughter. Oh gosh, I hope you watched the replay. It was hysterical. I swear to God, I almost peed myself twice. We want to start our own YouTube show up. Oh, Lillian, I hear ya. Yes, it is like a pretzel, Bridget. It's okay, Bridget. You would subscribe. All right, let's put a little bit of the Timid on the edge here so that we can make them most realistic.
What's up, everybody? Boy Avenue here. Hey, what's going on? We're here with the Fifth Harmony girls. We love these girls. They're like sisters to us and some of the best singers we've ever worked with.
Came down just a speck too much there. Just a speck. And it was irritating me. All right. Look what I still have on my desk. I think we need to throw that away. I do. I really do. All right, let's get this. Actually, this has a spoolie. Why am I even putting it down? Silly me. That's one of the benefits of having the pencil, is that it has the spoolie on it. And you don't have to go looking for it. There. Zail. For all of you who shared, I greatly appreciate it. I love it, love it, love it when you share. It helps my networking. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get out some shimmer. Ooh, good Lord, I'm knocking my light over. You would think Ashley was here. We knocked everything over last night. You should do the. I actually do the YouTube. I do upload to YouTube when Facebook decides to do what it wants to do. Every once in a while, it won't allow me to save my video on my iPad. It's just strange. So we're going to use Benevolent here for a little bit of shimmer. Dust on me. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Shauna. If ever you're looking for any of my stuff and you can't find it on Facebook, I do post to both Instagram, Pinterest, and I upload to YouTube when it lets me. But you have to get the YouTube part of it. You have to be able to download on the instrument that you're on. And this iPad, I don't know whether it's the iPad or whether it's Facebook. I suspect it's Facebook. All of a sudden, one time it will allow me to download, another time it won't let me allow to download. It's the craziest thing ever. So, I don't understand it. Yes, I do. Rue's in the house. I'm so flattered. My Rue is in the house. How are you, my sweet? Now, there's a makeup artist. Right there. I keep trying to get her to go on with her mom so that we can all learn from her. And she's so busy. She's a busy girl. Alright, before I do my mascara, I am going to outline with, I think this is Plush. Is this Posh? Yeah, Posh. I'm wonderful, honey. How are you? I'm surprised you're not working. You're usually a working fool. Actually, you do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, don't you, Rue? Yes, it's well, it's actually Unique by Patty Kowalski is my account. All right, and we are going to use Renee Rochelle tonight for the lip pumper. You worked 11 to 8. Oh, Lisa, I love you. No, you haven't, but I'll take it. That's a wonderful compliment coming from you. All right, let's get some mascara on. And we're just going to take a little bit of Perfect, and even though we use the green in here, we're going to use a little black too, so we'll add to the wing a little bit.
Hey everybody, Daniel and Alejandro from Boyce Avenue here. What's up, guys? This is our good friend, Beatrice Miller. She's an amazing talent. I love working with her.
Someone's just sent me a message. I have no idea. No idea. It is hotter than Hades. I need a clip.
Hope you guys like the video. We love you.
Just for a second. It was awful working that shift. I bet it was. Thank you, Devin. I don't know. I sent her an invitation. I sent her the invitation. She's probably busy. Ha! Lisa, be nice. Oh, you're such a daughter. It's so something Ashley or Michelle would say about me or Tasha. Must be a daughter thing. I have a hair that's right there. When you say you're putting it in on the waterline, where exactly do you put it? This is your waterline in here, and when I do the black, I usually just do it on the edge just to add more accentuation to either a smoke out look or the winged eyeliner. The tight line is up here. But I hate doing that because I always poke myself in the eye every time I try to do that. So I don't do that. But it does make it look very beautiful if you do that. Oh, Jess came back on, or it's just Facebook showing her up again. It used to mean when you would come in on green, it means that you just entered the room, but it doesn't mean it anymore. People have been never left the room and it will come back on. You see? She's still here. Strange. Strange, strange, strange. It cracks me up. My right eyelashes feel like they're longer than my left. It's just the strangest thing. I sure do, Bridget. You've asked me that before. I do use it every night. It's part of my nighttime regime. It has made a huge change in my lashes, I'll tell you. Yep, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with reiterating something. You keep it on your nightstand? Well, see, I have a routine every night. After I finish with you guys, I take my pictures. I upload to Facebook. I upload to the other places like I told you about. Then I take everything off. And as I'm taking it off, I put Lisa on, because Lisa's usually on. And I sit here and I watch Lisa while I'm getting ready for my bed, because she's getting ready for her work. So she'll be getting ready for work. I'll be taking my stuff off and doing all my nighttime regime. Bridget supports so many of us, she probably forgets who she is. I'm sure she's like helps us all out with being there. Oh, look at that. I'm trying, in the worst way, to mimic Marilyn Monroe in the weirdest places today. Just saying. Spoolie will be used. It's because I'm tired today. Tired. Don't want to go to work tomorrow. Yucca. Love my patients, but I just don't want to go to work. I'm looking forward to convention, guys. Totally. There. What do you think? Let's get some Behold on. So this is tonight's look, ladies. I hope you enjoyed it. This is our kind of like an ocean look. Me too. Yeah, I know, Lisa. We need to get rich so that we don't have to worry about it. Then we can just spend our lives just visiting each other back and forth and going on trips. I believe you have about 9 people to watch. You are a faithful crewer. Thank you, Kim. Well, I very much appreciate you guys coming and spending your Sunday night with me. I will be back on tomorrow night at 9 p.m. and I very hope so that you can come and join me again. I love you all dearly and I appreciate you spending your time with me. Hey, Maggie. We're just finishing up, love. But I'm so glad you stopped in to say hello, and you're welcome to watch the replay. We worked with the Splurge Cream Shadows tonight, and the Lip Plumper that's on the Kudos, and of course, Epic. If you have any questions, feel free to private message me, and I'll be happy to go over anything with you. And I also do a post afterwards, too, where I list all the things that I use. Hello, Hannah. Thanks, Angela. I hope everybody has an awesome night. Make sure you get lots of good sleep. And I will see you on the flip side tomorrow. Love you guys. Thank you for spending your time with me.